I guess we'll just have to figure that out. Why?
What you talking about?
The money.
Stop.
Now,
So tacky. Yeah. Just put it away.
it's away. They hating.
You paid real money for it.
Yeah.
They hating.
Paid real money for it.
It's so hot in here.
I bet it is.
Anyways. Aaron, I took a look at your Instagram and your training day video.
Okay.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
What is disgusting? What is disgusting?
Off top, I'm not a banana fan.
Banana's not nasty.
Bananas, and then you had like 4 scoops of protein powder, I'm guessing.
First of all, this was a 2-serving smoothie.
And there was peanut butter, and that right there was a violation.
Peanut butter.
For me personally, I don't like bananas off top. And then you add peanut butter to it, that's just double gross to me. Peanut butter is only good either with jelly or by itself. And,
Whoa.
and I stand on that. Peanut butter cookies, disgusting.
Oh, you tripping? Nah.
I'm not tripping. No, that is for me. I've got different taste buds here.
It just made your whole point invalid.
It did.
Yeah.
Because peanut and banana are like this.
Well, have you had a
Nasty.
peanut butter and banana sandwich?
I have. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And
It's
it is
delicious.
not delicious.
It is so good.
I don't
butter.
know. It,
Bruh,
it
you gotta-
just felt like mush in my mouth as I was eating it. I got through it. It took a lot, but I got through it.
Man.
It's like it was a war or something.
I said I'll never do this again because I wasn't gonna waste that bread or that banana or that peanut butter. I just ate it.
Well, then see, there are certain people who will put peanut butter on anything and everything. I'm not one of those people, but peanut butter and banana are best friends. They are meant to be together, like peanut butter and jelly. You know what? Banana is peanut butter's side hoe.
So anyways, while I still gave you a like, because you're doing healthy living, I won't eat it.
That's fine.
I'm not going to do it.
That's
I'm not
fine.
gonna do it.
I enjoyed it. And, you know, it gave me good energy for gymnastics that day. So,
Perfect. Well, good. I'm glad it helped you out because I didn't care
there
for
you
it.
go. All right. Well, today's topic.
Gym beef. Dun, dun, dun. And you, sir, are at the top of the list.
Yes. All right. It's time to talk about why he got banned from the gym.
Are we going to give a name to this certain gym, or are we just going to keep it?
Nah, we ain't gonna
Let's
give
go
a
around
name.
it.
Okay, we're going to tap dance around that.
We go around the name.
Okay.
Cause I still fuck.
Are we just going to tell? Well, obviously, we're in Atlanta, so take your pick.
We got many gyms in Atlanta.
You know what? It's 24/7 fitness. That's what it is. It's 24/7 fitness.
Oh yeah.
We'll just say 24/7. Well, I've been waiting to hear this story.
Yeah, he ain't heard it yet.
Here we go.
So, I mean, I don't know. How should I start it out? I don't know.
Just
Basically,
Start from the beginning.
Let's grab what happened that day.
that day. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
But you gotta. I want to know. I need to find out how it tied into the other story.
Oh, we'll get there. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I guess y'all get there too. So you'll see what we're talking about. So start at the beginning. I gotta hear this.
all right. So yeah, I got kicked out the gym, man, and it was all because this other guy knocked this girl out. Well, I ain't gonna say. Well, she was on the ground for like a good 5 minutes. I'm not sure if she was unconscious, but she was on the ground for like a good 5 minutes.
Like laid out.
Yeah, she was laid out.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Did she get slammed or did she get knocked out?
Like I said, I didn't see it happen. I just know she was on the ground for like.
Come on.
She was on the ground for 5 minutes, and the whole class was like, this guy went so hard on her. Which
Okay.
he is known for going hard. Like this man split some guy's head open with a flying knee. Which
We all
ain't.
the way I feel about it is like we all got to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know a lot of people at my gym just doing it for money.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to injure somebody else?
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's not a championship fight. Like, what are you trying to win?
Yeah,
It's
what are you
sparring.
trying to prove?
Yeah.
It's sparring.
Which I ain't tripping off of, bro. Like, I'm cool with, bro. Like, everybody at the gym, like, I'm still cool with. It just, the owner, he
doesn't like his confidence. I'm convinced of this. I'm convinced.
He flipped on me for some bull junk. I don't get it. I'm still confused to this day. It just, but the coach up there, I'm cool with. The fighters up there, I'm cool with. The owner, he just felt some type of way to kick me out. But
how did you end up getting kicked out?
So this what happened.
Okay. Now we get into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you
Now
get
we're
kicked out
cooking.
for this woman getting knocked out on the ground?
Yeah.
Now we're cooking.
So
How old was this woman? How old was this woman?
I don't know.
Like, was she like
Was she young?
young or
Not young, not old. Probably like
30s?
Probably like already.
Yeah, probably like 30s. Something
Okay.
like that.
Okay. So she wasn't old, she wasn't young. Okay, she
Yeah.
right there in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Was she competing or?
nah, she green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she green.
Exactly.
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 She green. So
This just sounds
Keep going.
this just sounds so bad.
Keep
so
going.
she laid out on the ground. I see her laid out on the ground, but I didn't see what happened for her to be laid out on the ground. So I don't know what happened. Man, I'm thinking maybe she tired or what. I don't know, cause like it wasn't in the commotion around there. I just see her on the ground. Like I don't see too many people like around her to check and see if she alright. Like something happened. I just see her on the ground.
Ain't nobody bothered checking on her?
Like I see the guy who did it. I see him around, but it still didn't. Everybody's still sparring, so I'm like, it couldn't have been bad. I'm just thinking like, okay, she tired or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, after class ends, everybody get in a little huddle, making their speech. Like the coach, the head guy at the time was making a speech. And we put our hands in the middle to say the gym name and 1, 2, 3, boom, and we leave. So during the speech he was like, yeah. So this one guy, he didn't mention his name. He was like, this one guy going hard on the female, put her down during class, and this goes on a lot.
Routinely.
Yeah,
They used to have so many girls at this gym.
Yeah.
And then there was a season where a lot of these girls were competing and like IKFs and things like that. And right before they were set to compete, they got concussions and they couldn't compete because the dudes were going too hard and sparring.
Yeah, so it ain't that.
So a
it
lot
ain't
of those
that,
girls have left this gym.
Yeah, it ain't nothing new. Like they've been going hard on females, like since I can remember. Damn.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are the types of dudes
Yeah.
that go hard on females.
So yeah, like it's been going on. Like there's no girls in class now. At least when I left, when they kicked me out, no girls in class. So they brought it up. They brought it up in the end of class. Said, yeah, it's not just him, the guy who put the girl down. It's not just him. It's been going on. So they were like, next time this happens.
They specifically named him to see about them.
They were like, yeah, we're gonna get JB, or he said, or myself, or he named like 2 other people that was like, we're gonna get such and such, such and such, and then we go see about you, we go discipline you or whatever. So as he going up with the speech, you know me, I'm like, well, let's handle that right now.
He's gonna stir the pot.
I'm like, who did it?
Who did it?
I say, okay.
Couldn't wait for next time. Today.
I mean,
today.
While it's fresh, you gotta
I'm like, it happened
discipline
today,
while it's fresh.
right? Why not do it now? I mean, it happened today, right?
You gotta discipline while it's fresh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause
Otherwise, the guy's gonna forget what he did. He's gonna forget how bad it was. No.
It's
Same
like,
day, no exception.
You can't tell a dog to get in his cage the next day after he do something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You gotta do it while it's fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I did. I'm like, okay, who was it? He was like, just next time it happen, I'll be sure, bro. We're gonna get you on him or whatever. So I like, y'all, so y'all ain't gonna tell me? So I go around, I'm like, I find out. So everybody taking off their equipment, putting on their regular stuff and whatever, taking out the shin pads and gloves or whatever. So I'm going around, I'm like, who did it? Nobody want to tell me. They were like, the guy was right there.
They didn't want to say nothing?
They didn't want to say that because the
Why?
guy was right there.
He was
Why?
ducking. He was ducking.
They was trying to protect the guy. So I don't know. But I don't know why they trying to protect him, but at the same time telling him that, okay, we gonna get
We
you.
gonna do it.
We gonna do it. But if
You gonna wait for the next person to get knocked out, the next person to get hurt?
Even worse.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Even worse. Like this was the second strike. Because the first strike was forehead guy. This was strike 2.
But like I really wasn't even tripping about the forehead guy because when I sparred him before he got his head busted open, I mean he wasn't that aggressive, but he was known for being like overly aggressive in sparring. And so when I heard he got his head buzzed, I'm like, well, he probably going hard on that guy too. So I wasn't really tripping off of that one. It was what it was.
Yeah.
But on the female situation, I'm like, I know she like even if she was going hard, she'll
You still,
she was small
this is
too.
a woman.
Yeah,
She's new, and this is a woman.
So I go up to the girl who it happened to, and the guy was like sitting right next to her.
Oh shit! He was like, I gotta get to going. Just slowly out the frame.
Cause man, he was looking like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I asked her, I said, it happened to you. I like, you tell me who did it. Like, tell me who did it. And so like I said, like, you her, and I'm the guy. And so, I'm the girl. I'm the girl, you the guy. So I'm talking to him.
You hear this?
So,
you hear this?
that
That fake money messing him brain up.
hey man, look. Nah, cause I gotta demonstrate how she was.
Okay.
So instead of her being her, I'm gonna be her. So I gotta demonstrate how she was or whatever.
Can
so
you do the money phone before you put
Hello. I'll call you back. All right, bet.
why are you like this?
But yeah, so I'm asking her, I'm like, all right, you tell me who did it. I'll handle it for you right now. So he right here. She was like she was trying to avoid looking at him and like pointing at him or whatever. Cause she, like I said, she green. She just don't want to.
She don't want to make waves.
Yeah,
she don't want to make waves.
Yeah.
She don't
Which
want
is
anything
understandable.
with that guy.
But after I asked her, now she started looking like this. I looked at him, and I see him like
nervous
doing this. So I'm like, I tell him, I said, bro, you look guilty. I said, I bet it was you. He was like, he did this. I said, well, you know what time it is. Get up, come to the mat. So that's what happened.
It's whooping o'clock.
He got to the mat. It's like, I didn't go like 100%. I didn't go crazy on him. I didn't like try to knock him out.
It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice.
Yeah, I did what I had to do for him to understand that it was wrong what he did. And so I did whatever. Later that night, at like 12 o'clock at night, the owner hit me up.
Whoa. At midnight?
Oh wait, hold on. I thought there were steps before this.
Wait.
I thought there were steps before this.
What?
What about the manager guy?
Oh yeah, the manager.
Okay.
After it happened over there, the manager guy pulled me to the side like, "Hey man, like you can't be like beating up people like that in class."
Do I know the manager? I know the owner. Do I know the manager?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe, because he was a fighter too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll a pro fighter.
Okay.
So you may know him.
Okay.
Yeah. So he put me to the side. He's like, "Hey, can't be beating up people in class like that. It's not a good look." And I told him, I said, "Well, do you know the situations?" I'm telling him the situation, and everybody pulled him to the side. They're like, "No. Look, leave JB alone. He did this with a purpose. Like this would happen. Like."
Let me ask, how the dude that goes aggressive, how like seasoned is he?
He's seasoned enough to put somebody in the hospital, but not seasoned enough to do the same thing to someone who's like with equal experience or a little better. Yeah.
So he's fighting down.
Yeah.
He don't like to fight up.
Not saying that he won't, he will. He just won't fight the same. Like if I'm sparring him, it's nowhere.
gentle.
Yeah, he's like.
So he knows
he knows
levels. He knows
He
hard
can,
and
he can,
soft.
Yeah, he knows. I got
He
it,
can
I
go
got
up
it, I
or
got it.
down depending on who he's with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like if he truly couldn't help it, obviously he would be doing the same stuff to him.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be an issue. It would be like, okay, he can't really control this. So
I get
there's
it.
certain people he just doesn't need to go with.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in this case, not the case.
Yeah. So yeah, the manager pulled me to the side, tried to explain to me why it wasn't okay to do what I did. So the whole class, like I said, the whole class, like they cool with me. They, like I said, the whole class put the manager to the side, explain the situation. They was like, look, he did this with a purpose. This is what happened. This is why he did what he did. And everybody pretty much like agreed to have my back with the situation. They were like, look, we all wanted this. We all came together and be like, yeah, okay, this is what's going on. He needs this. He needs to be disciplined for this because this is what happened.
And it's not okay.
Yeah, and it's not okay.
It's not the first time.
Yeah,
either.
it ain't the first time that happened. So, like I said, everybody had my back about the situation. Everybody was like, bro deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as I know, it was over with.
Yeah.
I stayed after I did some more rounds with some people. I thought it was all good. Come back home, like I said, 12 o'clock, I get a text from the owner. It was like, hey, I can't have this in my class, in my school. I can't allow you in my school no more. So,
But you allow people to get hurt.
exactly.
Yeah. And you allow these dudes, several dudes, to basically push out several females because, you know, they were experiencing the same things, and the dudes were relentless and never learned anything and never learned that they shouldn't be doing that with women, and basically allowed these mediocre men to push these women out the gym.
So yeah, after he said that, I tried to explain to him like, this is why I did it.
Oh, I get it.
You get the tie-in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What? Okay, so now you gotta tell them about the tie-in because now it just clicked in my head.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Yeah.
It wasn't Jason. Very good.
I told you.
Okay. So do tell about the other gym. Now you gotta let them know.
Mm-hmm.
So at the other gym, pretty much the same thing happened at the other gym, but the other gym actually took the right action to what happened in the situation. So in the other situation at the other gym, this doesn't involve me at all, but in the other gym, there was a guy, pro guy, did the same thing to this other female.
A green
Yeah.
woman
yeah,
also.
The woman was f***ing green. She was green. And he's a pro fighter.
Right.
And in this situation, he was gunning for this particular woman.
Yeah, because they've been butting heads.
Yeah.
They already been butting heads, so it was like.
But if you he shouldn't even be messing with that. To be
Exactly.
really
Exactly.
honest, I mean, you if you beefing with somebody,
An
you don't-
amateur.
and an amateur,
even
and you
that.
a pro,
Yeah.
there's no reason to bring yourself. And just because she doesn't like your style.
Yeah.
Plenty of folks don't like other people's style.
Exactly.
But they still successful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't be reactive to that and just fight down, and then since you got beef, you want to take it out in the ring.
Yeah.
No, it's not how it works.
Yeah.
Just let it go. Just let it go. Just say, you know what? If you got a problem with my style, then you do.
Exactly.
I can you do what you do, I do what I do. We ain't gotta meet in the ring.
Yeah.
Is the pro fighter, I'm trying to avoid his name, is the pro fighter, is he known to have a temper? I mean, I known him, but I don't know him in the gym. I've only seen him in public, so I don't know how he is.
I'm gonna say he is known for having a temper, but he's known for not controlling his power. Yeah.
I've gone with this particular pro fighter before.
Yeah.
When he wasn't a pro yet, and I was green myself, so this was a couple of years ago.
But he was definitely still seasoned.
Yeah, he was definitely seasoned enough, and I actually went with him at this particular. I mean, out of the group because of how seasoned he was. Because I thought, okay, this is a seasoned fighter. You know, first of all, he'll be able to control his power. Second, you know, I'll learn some things. I went with him. Nah, it was like he was folding me up in a folding chair. It was just bah, 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 and like, you know, no power control whatsoever. So, and I've never gone with him since. It just, I was just, I told him, and I'm like, that's just not gonna be for me.
Yeah.
I will say, we've had the same consistent women at our gym coming into those classes to spar.
Yeah.
And never a single one of them ever got hurt.
Yeah.
You know, and you're going with some decent guys. You know, and none of them ever got hurt. There's never been a complaint about anybody getting hurt.
Yeah.
And that's just saying, I don't know if it's saying volumes about the fighters we have there or some about the management, but we've never had an incident with that at all. So I don't understand, like, you got these people in charge and they not leading by example or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It blows my mind that there are so many gym managers and owners out there who are particularly, completely fine with having a huge crowd of mediocre men, and they don't want to do anything to protect the female fighters in their gyms. They don't want to do anything to cultivate the female fighters in their gyms, even though it's easier as a female fighter to get to the higher ranks and to go far because there's so few of us. They don't realize that. They would rather have a bunch of mediocre men beating each other up instead of cultivate any sort of female culture in their gyms.
I do believe in, you know, understanding where you stand at. You know what I mean? So if I go with one of the lady fighters at our gym or whatnot, I'm gonna let her know I am seasoned. Like, I'm not gonna let you treat me by punch bag. I'm just gonna stay on my style. I'm not gonna touch you up and just throw whatever like I would throw with you. You know what I mean? It's gonna be different from when I go with you and when I go with you. You're on two different levels. I have to be extremely on point with you. You know, and I have to be even more extremely on point with you just on the power aspect of it. Now, when I go with them out at my gym, they know I'm not going to hit them hard enough to put them down. They know that, and I have to admit, the ones out there, they hit hard. They hit very hard, and they've gotten better. And they've tagged me a few times. I'm not going to lie about that. But that's how the process is supposed to be. But I am not in there just teeing off and them using my true power. I'm not using my true power with anybody. Maybe, almost let you
Go ahead, say the name. I'll bleep it out.
Maybe Richard.
I ain't bleeping it out.
But Richard is the exception. Richard is the exception. He's different. Richard, he's different. So he's the exception. So I'm not going to go full power on anybody there. And if I do see that happening, I feel like it's a slight on the gym, and somebody comes in there. I watch the new people that come in, and then I watch to see who they go with, and I respect these women that are in there, Because I go with them, I hold pads for them, I train with them, I teach them all the time. Mm-hmm. And it feels like, well, if they're going to go tee off on them, they're going to have to deal with me.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to go put on the little gloves.
Yeah.
But I keep a lookout for them, and I make sure that when we're in class, that I'm not teaching. Where I'm participating as a student, that I look out to see who's going to be pairing with them and make sure it's a right pair up so that they're not getting beat up. But for the most part, they hold their own. There was one guy, I don't know his name, but there was one guy that was coming in, and it just felt like he didn't have any control. Mm-hmm. And he would get frustrated and get mad, and I didn't like going with him, but I know I had to. Just to make sure he knew where I was.
Yeah.
Just to make sure he knew where he was. Like, you see me, you already know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, and I was coaching one of them when they went against him, and it wasn't like he was backing off the power at all. I was like, and I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, chill the fuck out. It's a woman.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Yeah.
You know? And the woman's like, she's less than 40, but I mean, at the same time, regardless if it's a 20-year-old woman or a 40-year-old woman, you're not supposed to throw power like that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But she was fine with it. She was okay. But at the same time, I don't want her to be okay with it. I want her to be like, yo, chill out. Because if she thinks it's okay, then he'll do it another one thinking it's okay too. That doesn't really want that.
Yeah.
So it needs to be something said about that. And there's maybe 4 or 5 women that we have that come on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. You can't have that. You cannot have that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And there's so many instances, like even I've experienced so many instances myself being in the different disciplines and going with different guys. Like the first time I sparred at this other gym, where the coach actually pairs people up, there were two other women in the class, and I didn't even go with them at all. I only went with the men. But the very first male I went with, I'm pairing all his stuff. Like, we're basically we do boxing rounds to warm up, basically. So we're doing a boxing round, and I'm pairing his stuff, and it starts getting harder and quicker. Exactly. Like
quicker, but it should be quicker, but not harder.
There was a point where I blocked a hook, and I felt so much heat in that hook. Even though I blocked it,
you just knew.
I was like, if that touched me, that would have hurt me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm on the defense even more, and I actually get the guy with a clean shot, and then he comes back. This is maybe the last 20 seconds of the round or so, and gets me with this hard, straight punch straight to my chin. My head goes back. That was hard and fast to the face. And I told him right off of that, I was like, yo, that was too much. And even the coach saw it and was like, back off, that's too much.
So needless to say, I guess I didn't even know we were going to get to this point. We're trying to say, be aware of your female fighters.
Yes.
And be respectful.
Be respectful, for the love of God. Like, and even, I've got a latent black eye from a guy.
Is that guy?
This is a different guy. This is in jiu-jitsu. Like, how do you even get black eyes in jiu-jitsu? Like, dude, there's no striking in jiu-jitsu. How? And even still, like, this isn't as bad as it was. It was in no-gi, and I had gone with this guy before, and I felt how hard he was going before. Like, even we were positional sparring, which I feel like is still kind of drilling. You shouldn't be
going hard,
going all out.
It's
in
just
positional sparring. It's just like you're supposed to get out of this, get somewhere, then you're done, reset. Mm-hmm. But he was going so hard, like the position was given up. You know, either I got to where I was supposed to go or he got to where he was supposed to go, and he didn't stop. So I was like, okay, I'll keep going, you know? And like, you know, there are some points where I like tried to tell the dude, okay, you know, we're done, we're supposed to reset. And then it's like he, blah, you know, like uses it as an opportunity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so this particular time was maybe, luckily I don't go with a lot of guys at this gym because there's such an amazing female culture at this gym. And I have a lot of women to go with, and I love that. But this night in particular, I had to go with this guy in no gi, and I knew how hard he goes, so I just said, okay, you know, I'm gonna have to be really defensive. And so the guy is in my guard, and I'm notorious. He tells me all the time just to take limbs away. So I'm taking limbs away. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. I'm blocking passes and, you know, taking limbs away. I had two hands on one of his hands, and he rips his hand out of my hands, and his hand flies whole fist into my eye. And it was unnecessary.
I was surprised JB didn't pull up.
Oh. He did!
Oh, he did?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. That should be the thing. You heard a woman at the gym, somebody pulls up.
Somebody got pull up.
And sees about
That's what I do. That's...
So...
Yep. Be respectful of women at your local gym.
Yeah.
Please, just... They're there to learn too. Exactly. And they gotta work the next day, and they might be single moms and all this other stuff that you don't know about, and then you hurt them, now they can't function like they should because you want to be macho in the gym. It's no reason to be for that.
Exactly.
Well, that concludes episode 1 of, we don't even have a name for this podcast yet.
We hope you enjoyed today's topic. If you guys have any topics that you'd like for us to talk about, put them in the comments, send them to us, give us ideas in the gym, let us know.
Please let us know about this dude on his money phone. Can y'all vote to not have him have this money?
Please tell him.
Please tell him to stop.
Hey, let me call you back, man.
Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
And that's it. All right, see? Easy.